for them when it was little.
Now all of a sudden, you're there.
What are you doing, Nikhil?
I'm peeling the potatoes.
got a phone call, actually.
Does your family eat a lot of potatoes?
Yes.
A lot of potatoes, yes.
Where your parents come from, they bring a way of cooking and a certain kind of diet that many people here would not be used to, you think?
That would be correct.
Are we going to be seeing that?
Yes.
So what are you making?
This is potato, and we're going to be frying it with bell peppers and green peppers and onions and different spices.
What kind of spices?
Indian spices make it very rich and spicy.
Nikhil, what do you usually eat for breakfast?
Cereal, toast. This is what I usually eat for breakfast.
When your parents came to America, what did they eat?
I'm not sure.
What do they eat now?
My mom makes idlis, which is like a bread.
How do you say it?
Idli, I-D-L-I is how you would spell it. And you would dip it in a very spicy sauce, which they call chutney. And that's one of my favorites.
Do you think the students who will see this would like it?
If they like spicy food, then yes, they would love it.
Spicy food for breakfast?
Yeah, believe it or not, it's amazing.
It sounds scary. What's your dad eat for breakfast?
He goes to Long Island 4 days a week.
What's that?
For his job, and probably eats hotel breakfast there. But when he's here, he usually eats whatever my mom makes him for breakfast.
Does he seem to like it?
He seems to enjoy it, yes.
What does he eat? The food you were describing?
Yes. We actually had that today for breakfast.
Does your sister like that kind of food?
Yeah, she loves it.
If you told your parents I don't like it, what would you eat?
I would probably skip breakfast and wait for lunch.
So what you're really saying is that the students who are watching this lesson, most of them would have to get used to this food.
Yeah, there's, I wouldn't say a learning curve, but a getting used to curve for spicy breakfast.
Do you cook? I mean, are you just doing this for this lesson, or do you actually...
I enjoy cooking, yes. There's been multiple occasions when my friends come over, I offer to cook for them, and they seem to enjoy the food that I make for them.
I mean,
and even when my mom cooks for them, they seem to like it very much too. It's good for the future.
The future?
Yeah, when it comes to, college life and
surviving in college.
yeah. Yeah, I think cooking should be taught to all guys.
So when did you become interested in cooking?
I think when it was back when we were living in Cincinnati and my mom would cook and I would pretend I would be making something. And I've always, since I was young, about 5 years old, I've been wanting to cook. And first it would start out with like the simple things like omelets and scrambled eggs and toast and pasta and mac and cheese, but now...
Good old American food.
Yeah.
But now
it's all exotic Indian food.
I happen to think that most Indian food is really weird.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people when they want to go eat international food, it's basically Chinese or Italian or...
But it's not food that you would find in China.
Yeah.
This is the Americans think they do until they go there.
Yeah.
Is Nikhil a good cook?
Yeah, he has the genes, definitely,
Where did he learn to cook?
from me.
Are you pretty good?
I think so.
Now, he told me what you eat for breakfast. Do you always eat similar food? Can you describe that?
Yeah, we do. Like the one he describes comes from southern part of India. That's where I am from. And I also cook like a northern Indian cooking, which is like a stuffed tortilla, like a pancake, potato pancake. So I make that, which he likes that too.
Who does?
I mean my family.
How about for lunch?
Lunch we make like rice, lentil, and a vegetable, and like a salad. So we eat that, and we also make like a tortilla.
So, what do you think the average American... What do you think the average American thinks of that food? I mean, I've told you what I think. It's not that I think it's bad, I just think it's very strange.
Actually, what we do is always cook like fresh food, like a rice and vegetable. It's nothing out of can or anything. Nothing is like a fast food. You have to chop onions, chop the vegetables, you know, like everything is from scratch. We cook.
Do you keep an eye on him when he's cooking? Do you give him tips?
No, I want him to. He knows. Sometimes if he has questions, he'll ask me. Generally, if I see something wrong, I'll tell him, but generally I let him figure out.
Okay, what I'd like to do now is have you converse with him. I can't hear you.
निखिल, एक बर्तन में ठंडा पानी लेना और उसमें चॉप करके डाल देना।
Where is
अच्छा
it?
क्रिस्प एक बर्तन पूछना किम से,
Okay.
ठीक है?
Okay. A big one?
या उसमें ठंडा पानी लेके
Okay.
चॉप
Right now?
हाँ,
Okay. Kim, do you have
Oh, what?
do you have like a big pan where I can put like cold water in?
You say you're an interpreter.
Yeah.
What do you interpret?
I interpret for medical in the hospitals where people from my country, if they don't speak language, I help them to understand the care the doctors and the nurses give. And so
You help them understand the
Yeah,
medical care
yeah.
that they're getting.
Yeah, and yeah, I helped like interpreted for 5 deliveries and kid getting a chemotherapy,
So what language?
Punjabi,
Oh, Punjabi, but also Hindi.
Hindi, and Tamil, Telugu, and even I've done French.
Does it seem strange to you that so many people in this country don't think they can speak another language? That they don't think they could learn one? They don't think they're gifted?
I think you should always learn. Language is a skill. It can come in handy any time. You should at least make an attempt. तुम इसको काट के
Oh, put it in the pan,
Yeah.
in the pot. You want to get them soaked, right?
Yeah. अच्छे से काट के छोटा छोटा काट के इसमें डाल दो पानी में, ठंडे पानी में